Hi, good morning. This is Miss D at These Special Things, and I'm saying good morning because I know this video will probably be released. I don't know when. Yeah, I was gonna put it out tonight, but I didn't get a chance. But because my mold is dry, and I wanted to show you. I have some baby wipes here, and all I do is spray this with the alcohol, and then I just wipe it down. And I just wanted to show you, once I wipe mine down, how easy it cleans. Okay, once I wipe it down, I'll let it sit for a little while so that I can make sure it is dry, because when I wipe it down, I really wipe it really well, because I want to make sure all those, see the lace part, I want to make sure all that lace is exposed like it's supposed to. So I wipe it really well. As you can see, it's coming off. Yeah. And in my head, I'm thinking it could dampen it a little. So I just let it sit for another day. But I wanted to show you how I wiped it first. I wiped it down. You don't have to be super careful, but yeah, you don't want to do it to the point where you've soaked it again and you damage your lace. But yeah, that's all I do is I wipe it down, and you see how easy that film is coming up. And this is almost like cleaning your mat before you unmold it. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Yeah, so there you are. You clean it up first. This is, I think I am actually going to go back on Amazon and order me some more of these, this size mat. Yeah, I'm loving this size mat. Yeah, so once I finish wiping it down, I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably attach another video to this showing you when I unmold it, because I don't want to do yet another video about unmolding this, because like I said, I got the idea. I was inspired by 47 CMC. She does an excellent job of explaining this technique. And she has a link in her video, on one of her videos. If you look down in the description box, she has a link to this mold. So yeah, I want you to go check her videos out because they are awesome. She shows you how she came about ending up using this caulk, and this caulk is what she decided at the end. She tried everything, was the best results. I liked it because it leaves the molds, it leaves them feeling just like lace, really. And it leaves them flexible. Easy cleanup. Yeah, so usually when I try something out, I don't do a video until I actually figure out exactly what I need to do as far as whether or not the technique is going to come out right. Well, the reason I keep sending you to her site is because she does all that for you. Yeah, so by the time I got to, and I actually went along with her as she did this, and I got my, everything that she used, my modeling paste, I tried that. The modeling paste didn't work so well because the just plain modeling paste, it leaves the pieces hard. Now, if you want hard pieces, modeling paste would be just fine to use, but, and you do it the exact same way that I'm doing this. But if you're looking to use, you want something flexible, the flexible modeling paste is okay too, but it's not as flexible as this caulk. Yes, so that's why I suggest to you to go to her channel, watch her techniques, And just do everything she say do. Quite a few people wanted to know how long you keep the caulk, how long you keep it in the mold before you unmold it. And my deal is let it dry for 24 hours. You're in no rush. If you do this kind of work and you take the time to put it in here, though it doesn't take a lot of time. See how clean my mat is? Yeah, so I'm going to actually let it sit again because I'm sure this alcohol made it a little damp. Yeah. In the meantime, I want to show you because I have been coloring. This is awesome. I have been coloring and I used, let's see what book. Let me get this off. I used this book right here. And the thing about this book is, oh my gosh, you talking about relax and enjoy. This book is awesome, you guys. And it actually have a whole bunch of, I was looking at this, but I didn't know it was back here too. So they actually have examples of how to color this book. I've done and completed one page of this book. And when I started doing it, I just watched loads of videos and I came across Dee Dee Willingham book she's actually doing, and I want to show you this book. She's showing you a technique that she uses using this book right here. So, and watching her videos, I love the technique that she used. And then once I did my regular pages, I found that her technique worked for all the pages. So I like the idea because they do have, as you can see, a lot of white space. So instead of trying to figure out what to do with the white the white space, I decided, you know what, I'll just do what she did. Paint the whole, use the acrylic paint and water it down and paint the background. That way you don't have to fuss about your background or you having white space. Or if you're going to use them for cutouts to adhere to your journaling pages, then you don't have to worry about the white space. But if you just want a page, I'm going to show you my completed page. That is my completed page. If you just want a completed page, and I'm still doing the little dots around the Inspire Me, it'll probably be a few other things that I do to this page by the time I finish. But if you watch her techniques and you use her technique, this is a great way to actually do your coloring pages. And it's funny, when I watched her videos, I watched her Ustream videos, and she does a series on that book that I showed you all, on that page that she did, and she does it and it's on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, just go to her site, Dee Dee Willingham. Oh my gosh, this woman, she's an artist. Yes, a true artist. Yeah. And she'll show you her techniques and why to do what you're doing, and she'll keep telling you certain things, and she'll repeat it over and over and over again. And I realized while I was painting this page, I was hearing her in the back of my mind saying, not too much water, your paper will warp. And it does warp a little, and I don't mind this. And she did leave a message on my site telling me what to do to the edges since I tore it out the book. Now the book that I used here, it actually has, you can tear it out the book. It has the perforated edges, so you can tear these out the book. So I was like, okay, but I don't have a problem with that. I can easily stick that back in the book and, you know, call it a day. But I like the idea that, you know, her suggestion was to color the edges, you know, do the edges and just frame it. And I did that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this out because I want to do some highlights around the edges and stuff of the page. But oh my gosh, in doing this, I found that I had way too many coloring systems. I think I have every one out there that you can name, but that's okay because now all of a sudden that I'm coloring, excuse me, I can actually use all those coloring systems, and I don't have to use one at a time. I can use them all together. You know, she had even left me a message saying, yep, just pull out the markers. I pulled out the gel pens. I pulled out, the thing that I did not use was the, I didn't use, what was it? The markers per se. I think I must have used some because it came through. But this, in this case, it doesn't matter unless you keep it in your book. If you keep it in your book, you want to slide something over it, like a plastic piece underneath there, so that it doesn't transfer to the next page. It was easier for me to paint on my surface because I have some towels here that I can use to mix my paint and paint on top of it. But I am really liking this. I got so many tips from people. Like some people did combinations, like the same color combinations, but they would be different shades of the color. I think it was Pam, the one and only Grand. She showed some of her. I went to her site. I haven't been able to leave a message yet, but I did go to her site because she was saying how she had painted a whole bunch of pages and stuff too, and she's been painting these, she says, since the 70s. So yeah, as much as I like to color, and I've been coloring, never to this extent. And now that they have all these books here, OMG, I am just loving it. I remember when I first saw the coloring books in the stores, I was like, it didn't grab me. And then I think it was, I had purchased some, and then I saw Angie Bell, who is my favorite, my very treasures. She had bought a whole bunch of the books, and I said, "Ooh, I have those books," and but I hadn't used them, so I showed the ones that I had. And matter of fact, I think I like these, but because I have so many of the books, I think I want to just go through and try 1 or 2 pages of each of the books that I purchased. Now, I did find that if I, let's see, I went to, when I first heard about the books, I actually went to, gosh, I can't think, of Dover Publishing Company. And there you can get books, because they put a lot of them out. You can get a lot of these books for a little or nothing. So yeah, and then I found some in Walmart, and I've seen them. I don't know a place I have not seen these books. Oops, I'm losing stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to continue to do these, and now that I've sat here and I've talked to you for a while, I can go ahead and I can show you. Yeah, I haven't done any more pages, but that's my first completed page. Well, once I finish this Inspire, that'll be a completed page. But I used a different pen right there, if you could see how I did it over there. I hope this isn't, yeah, but I just wanted you to see what I did. Yeah, so I am actually going to finish this out and put it in probably a page protector and start collecting them that way. Yeah, so, but I really like that. And that has to be the most relaxing activity that you can actually do. Okay, but what I am going to do, since I spent this much time, and this video is, I think is, I want to show you how easy it is to get these out now that you've waited. And you have to be careful with them. My nails are filthy dirty because I've been crafting all day, and yeah, my nails are filthy dirty, but I want to show you. You have to be careful when you unmold these, but there's that one. I'm going to show you this one because it's super pretty, and they're thin, and they are durable, and they're flexible. And would you look at that? How pretty is that? Yeah, so I am so glad that she showed this mold. Now, this is a leaf, and I've seen a few more, and because I've been ordering them a couple at a time, or 1 and 2, because I think I have like 15 molds that I did not get yet, that I have not gotten yet. And yeah, so I'll show you. I just broke this, and I want to show you how easy it is. See that? I just broke it, but that's okay. You don't want to pull it too hard. And I probably just need to wait. Usually I wait a little while after I clean it up, but I just wanted to show you how easy. You have to be careful taking these out because the molds is real thin. It's super thin. And yeah, because this is like for the sugar lace wraps for your cupcakes and stuff, so it's gonna come out super thin even with the mold. Yeah, so isn't that pretty? Let me see what this one looks like. And OMG, yeah, so it will be real easy, super easy to take this and decorate it with something. But as long as you're careful, it comes out right. And as you can see, I'm being super careful with it. But I think after you wipe it off, I would wait. I would wait another few hours before because I could feel it being a little softer than I want it to be. And that's because I did wipe it down with the alcohol. And that's because I want every intricate detail that I can get. And there you are. If you can see that. How pretty is that? And then let me do one of the lace pieces so that you can see how you actually grab hold. You can see, and it cleans. If you wipe it off with that baby wipe and the alcohol, it cleans up every single detail that's in this mold. I love this. And now I have to make something so that you can see how pretty it is. Broke that. Did you see me tear it? But that's okay because it tore in the crevice and I could still use it. That's how delicate these are. And what I'm going to do is after I pull this one off, I am actually going to, I tore it again. I am going to wait. Yes, so my suggestion is once you do it, once you clean it off, still wait a while to take this off. This is awesome. Yeah. So, though I tore it, it's not damaged to the point where I can't use the lace, but you don't want to. And there you are. And I will show you. I tore it there, right there. And let's see. How pretty is that? I tore it right there and I tore it there. But once I put this on something, you won't be able to see those tears. Now, what I've been using is the glossy accent because it adhered to my glass. Yeah, and I did a project. I showed something that I did early on. And it actually adheres to the glass. So I thought that was cool because at the same time, I figured out a way to use because somebody was concerned that because it was silicone, which this is not 100% silicone, that it would not adhere. This is caulk and it has silicone in it just for flexibility's sake. Yeah. So there you are. These are awesome, ladies and gents. Yeah, I can't just say ladies, right? Let me do this corner piece. And yeah, it's going to be thin, and that's because, so just know that you're going to be, because it's for your fondant sugar lace pieces, so it's not a real thick mold anyway. And I think if it's thicker, much thicker than this, you'll probably be waiting forever for it to dry. So this, I wait 24 hours to unmold it. This is a corner piece. Yeah, so there you are. That's a corner piece. Yeah. These pieces are so intricate and pretty. Yeah, so there you go. And yeah, when I do a project, I'll come back and I'll actually show you the project that I make with these pieces. These are so pretty. Can you say the clear Christmas ornaments. Yeah. How pretty is that? Okay, I see a piece right there I didn't clean off, so yeah, I took that off. Yeah, but these so delicate. Yeah. So there you are, and I'll come back. I'm going to let these dry a little more because they're so delicate. Some of them are that they can tear, so I don't want to tear the rest. So yeah, that is my project share. I hope you all get into doing these right here because they are ever so gorgeous. And show me what you do when you do it, because I know a lot of you are doing it, and especially the coloring. If you have different techniques or ideas or a site that you wouldn't mind sharing, yeah, let me know so I can pick up some more techniques. And thank you, Dee Dee Willingham, for actually putting your technique out there. I love, love, love that technique. So anyone else that has something to share that I can try, I'd really appreciate you sharing it. And thank you again, Colleen, who is 47 CMC. If you want to know how to make all of these things without a whole bunch of hassle, check out her site. Yeah, she does a great job of explaining everything that that you need to do. And as far as me unmolding them and stuff, I just did it because I really wanted you to see the mold that I got almost overnight. But she explains it. She did it. All her techniques, ideas, and all that kind of good stuff is over on her site. So yeah, give her some love. Go share. Go check her site out. And thank you all for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.